Oh shit! Hey.
It's the green one right there. It's
She
got a little white.
waited to point
Got a
to
little
me.
white
Hey, what's
on
everybody?
it.
It's
Got a little white on it.
so
You go right there, and then you say,
Starting to
"Hey!"
I literally did. I didn't even hear the music. Hey guys, what's up? Jason X, Super Cool Nerds. Y'all know me. There's Cass.
My name is Cass.
There's Kat.
What's up?
Oh god, can you bring my mic down a little bit? I think I'm up a little bit too high. Two.
Is it because you're screaming into the microphone?
It's probably because I was screaming into the microphone. What's up, you guys? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and me actually being here and trying not to screw up the intro.
Failing.
And failing
As it turns
miserably.
out, yeah.
You're a week out of practice, so it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because you have kids?
I do have two of them, and
at least one child.
One of them is a full-on adult now, so
Wild.
That was great. My daughter got to experience how boring high school graduations are. Anyway,
Awful. Every single one of them. I almost fell asleep at my own high school graduation. I hate them.
so I'll get on to the rest of it, but okay. I am Jason X. Over here, there's Cass.
Cass.
Over there's Kat.
Talking shit to Jason in Discord.
What?
Talking shit
Get his
to Jason
ass.
in Discord.
Jeff, acknowledge me. Thank you. And over there, making this thing look, sound, and work, it is Core.
I've been fed this week, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
You, what?
Yay.
I've been fed.
Fed.
this
It's
week.
how the kids say.
Oh, I'm sorry,
It-
going
it-
out to
It
kids.
means
Thing.
my hyperfixations and obsessions have been fed this week.
Oh, okay.
Not speaking in this time though.
So fun story. Last Thursday it rained, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that graduation was outside.
Oofers.
Also, Eddie graduated up in not the top thing, but in the honors, so they went up first.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but then we had to sit through
no.
the A's to the Z's. My daughter is going there I don't want to go to my high school graduation. I was like, it'll likely be the same school, so
Yeah.
that's a choice on your part. Yeah, we literally got to the last five at the Z's, and we're like, five. We're like the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2. As soon as we get out of here, let's go.
Colony, it was it got to where it was averaging 800
Yeah.
to 900 names.
Oh, there was a lot of kids.
It's so long.
Question: when did the parents start to get to start making speeches for the salutatorian and valedictorian?
They do.
The parents got speeches after they did, and I was like,
Seriously?
this is some bullshit.
Absolutely not. Under no circumstances. That's ridiculous.
Also, I'll admit, I was very sour about it, in the audience, and I think one of the people, in front of me may have been related to the salutatorian. They kind of gave me a dirty look, and I was like, what? It is boring.
And who doesn't know that? Who is woo, this is, sorry, that was the flattest woo. Who's woo, this is a just rip-roaring fun time? Nobody
Also,
likes this.
It was hilarious because it was metal bleachers, and every now and then, since they were wet, somebody would just eat it.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I mean,
I almost died.
Hi. So
But-
my mic has been muted this whole time.
at least we figured it out before we went any further.
Yeah, someone said Cora was quiet. I'm like, oh, that seems odd. Let me pull up my volume.
I also lost my poof ball. I don't know. yours
no
too.
one had the only person that had a poof ball was Cass.
Should I remove mine so we're all matching?
Throw a dead rat.
No, leave your poof ball on.
I don't know where the dead rats are.
They're on the desk somewhere, which, good luck.
Somewhere. Should I just take a picture of the desk and shame
Absolutely
you?
not. No one take a picture of this desk. No one needs to know what the desk looks like.
Wait,
Why is the thing running?
Why? What's happening?
I
didn't do that.
Hit a button?
I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that.
Uh,
I don't even have it selected. Why is the show restarting? What's happening? Is it restarting on your end too?
no, we're still live. We're still going. So
Okay, so it's
I
just,
guess the video is just.
just a
you
weird
might
Wi-Fi
want to
thing.
you might want to hit restart or something on your monitoring screen. Maybe that'll bring
Speaking of weird stuff, Jason got a new thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is this not Margot Robbie's skin room in Wuthering Heights?
Excuse me, it is a turtle van.
Right, they
And this is a
painted
gift
it
from our-
their backs. Isn't this putting a picture of my butt on the top of my car?
Has she been I don't checked
I'm just saying.
for anything? No, it's cool. Okay, it's
Right, but
awesome.
it's patterned after their skin.
Yeah, it's patterned after their shell. Yes,
Just
it's a
Just saying.
thing. It's a theme. Okay.
saying.
Anyway, enough of this. All right. Anyway, who's ready to kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news and just mercifully move this on? All right, let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd
I
news.
don't know. Let's keep it awkward. Oh, okay, fine.
So, all right, I hate AI. I'm officially
The
On the-
camera is frozen in the most unflattering way possible. Oh,
wow. That is just terrible.
Honestly, iconic.
Midnight looks great.
hold on, let me
Oh my goodness.
put.
Can you like rehab the camera or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Please.
What did you
enjoy.
do?
It just did it on its own, man. I didn't do shit.
We're
She
on
probably hit the button or
big
something.
camera.
Yeah, we're on big camera. I don't know. I'll let you rehab the camera. I don't know what to do about that. Anyway,
Okay,
so
there we go. Look at that. I fixed it.
all right. So
Thank you,
a part of me is pretty much done with all sorts of generative AI, all of it in all forms. What's just I'm tired of it. I can't deal with it anymore. People have been using it to deceptive means, and I can't get behind that. And also, what they're creating is soulless. There's nothing behind it, and I'm pretty much done with it. But fortunately, YouTube is actually deciding to do something about AI generative content. Now, we did get some recent decisions where they were taking down monetization for AI generated videos because why should they pay you for something you typed in? Also, people making up fake movie trailers and passing it off as the real thing. Well, now they're going so far as we are going to label all AI content on the platform. So currently, in a few weeks, you'll be seeing tags that come along to the videos. We have an image of what they look like. Yeah, it's for long form video, for short form video, and also if you upload something and do not identify it as AI generated content, YouTube is automatically going to flag that content, put the labels on it. For long form video, it is going to be something simple down in the bottom of the screen to which people can see pretty easy. But for things like short videos, it is actually going to have a transparent overlay on it because that's typically where a lot of people are getting fooled. It's short form content. They see it for only a little bit and they take this as the real thing. Well, it's going to be now branded with a huge like AI overlay. And also they're announcing that should you break the rules and continue to do so, you could face some punitive action for doing so on their platform. Things like bans and complete blocks from uploading your content to YouTube. This announcement did come yesterday. We've heard consistency from our community that they value transparency when it comes to generative AI content. And that's why we are labeling content when creators disclose they've used AI tools. But basically, yeah, it's just been getting out of hand. There's times, a lot of us will sometimes see something real quick and not give it a thought. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. So I like this, but honestly, YouTube, if you could just give me a slider that says no AI, I'd appreciate that. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I do think tags might be the first step to getting that, like, I don't want to see.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I've been begging Netflix for many, many years to have a button for individual shows that says, I never want to see this. Don't ever recommend this to me ever, ever, ever again. And like
Throw it
for
into the-
AI, yeah, I feel like eventually we could get just,
It makes me nervous that it says when creators disclose because AI detection is still kind of
Iffy, yeah.
sketchy.
Oh, I fully expect like one of our videos to get flagged as AI one day by mistake.
That will happen, but what it's saying is right now the only tags it says are going to be when they say it's AI.
Oh no, they're going to actually be tagging it if they detect it. So
I'm just saying, like, AI detection needs to get 100% real fast.
oh, indeed.
yeah.
Like, accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is a question. I don't know much about technology. Is there a metadata solution for that?
There's
it's a good
There's
question.
no flat out thing. It's like Photoshop.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of different kind of analysis that will make it very, very likely that you're correct.
Yeah.
But those things do take a lot of time.
Okay.
To do. So like there's not a metadata thing that just says Claude made it.
Yeah.
That's not there.
Yeah. Okay.
At least not often.
Yeah.
I enjoy these little things, but also, if y'all didn't hear, the Stanley estate has now authorized them to use
I saw that.
Stanley's likeness and voice in AI generative content.
Disgusting.
Which, look,
Hard pass.
James Earl Jones did license his voice out to be used in future Star Wars things, but he made that call.
He made that call.
Exactly. And he was specific about how it was to be used. And, and his people are going to get a cut of that. But the Stanley thing just is icky,
Yeah.
to say the
Hard
word.
pass.
We already know they were not treating him well in his last days, so this is just like
Yeah.
even worse. They're like, oh, Stan would have wanted to meet people even now. Just don't even.
My hot take is nobody. You shouldn't use anybody's, even if they've given permission. I think we have to just cut it off. And yeah, it's gonna hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
You could have a continuation of James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, or whatever. But there's talent out there.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
So
There's not a nerd out there that doesn't have a Darth Vader impression.
or Mufasa.
For better or worse. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's the story with AI today, and hopefully we start putting some safeguards on things because it's getting a little out of control.
Yeah.
Kat, what you got?
Just a blank page.
Oh, do you want me to go to Kaz?
No.
Okay.
Speaking of things that could be good callbacks, Donkey Kong is releasing a new Lego set.
Woo!
That is
Really?
pretty much all the story, all of it, all the details. They put out a thing that's like a little trailer that all it is just little barrels rolling.
That's cute.
We don't know when. We don't know how much. We don't know how it entails. Their last set sold out right away.
Their last Donkey Kong or their last?
Their last Donkey Kong. They had the little guy. They in a tie, I think, and he was on a chair, but you could also put the chair into a tree thing. And as I recall, it sold out maybe every release they did it. I don't remember. It's been a long time, and I didn't look it up. But Donkey Kong and Lego are both critical parts of my childhood.
Yeah.
So
It's really the only good fan service is my fan service.
yeah,
In that.
What?
Huh? The only good fan service is my fan service. In that I get really annoyed when you see all these nostalgia bait stuff and then they make a Donkey Kong Lego set. I'm like, yay!
See, what I want to know is if they're gonna make a Lego set that plays the Donkey Kong rap. It has a little voice,
Yeah.
noise box in
It
it.
had to be niche.
Oh yeah.
Look, they're bringing Donkey this isn't a story. It's just addition to yours.
neither was mine.
Nintendo Switch Online, this Nintendo 64 emulator that they have is gonna have the Donkey Kong 64 on there. I've never been so tempted. Man, I loved that game. I didn't do anything in that game but run around.
I don't think you were supposed to do anything in that game but run around.
Supposed to beat the different worlds and collect the
Sure.
bananas and beat King K. Rool at the top of the thing or something. I don't know. I just got excited just running around just going DK.
When you put it together, it should do the little the little ditty celebration where he's like, oh,
Yeah.
that little thing.
That's what Legos is missing. Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, someday, at some point, there's gonna be a Donkey Kong Lego again. Hooray!
I don't have room for all the Legos. Sorry. I'm like, where do
You
I
really
fit?
don't.
I'm looking for where do I fit it?
Where do I put
Nowhere. The answer is nowhere.
Gas.
All right. So something that caught my eye was according to, okay, let's be very clear. According to The Sun, which is not a super reputable establishment, but according to The Sun,
Oh, I thought you were saying the star. Sorry. my bad.
Temperatures will rise.
yeah, according to The Sun, hydrogen and then the other, and then makes stuff warm. According to The Sun magazine, the Doctor Who Christmas special is getting delayed to Easter 2027. And if you're like me, your first thought was, the what? the Doctor Who, they're doing a Christmas special off of that absolute nothing burger of a finale that was like a year ago or something, with the absolute horse shit start to finish that happened. Amazing. That absolute just nonsense, weirdly pro killing yourself finale of a Doctor Who season. Like, it was so strange. And the regeneration, if you don't know, was so stupid. And I did not know that they were making a Christmas special. Russell T Davies basically said that he wrote one and they might not be able to get funding, but also apparently they cannot for the life of them. I like him scratching his chin. Apparently they cannot for the life of them get somebody to commit to being the Doctor. Which is wild. Like, think of 10 years ago, how excited like Peter Capaldi was.
I'm available.
You can't. I'm sorry. You can't have an American.
Yes, you absolutely could.
Cannot. That's the one. That you
Look, I mean,
cannot
look
have
at
an
the
American
overlay. I
Doctor.
could be the Doctor.
You can't be the Doctor.
What about me? I can pretend.
You can't.
What about?
No. Nope. No. But there were a lot of rumors that Nshudigatwa left because they put season 3 or 17, whichever you want to call it, because Disney was waffling back and forth, and Nshudi was like, yeah, I'm going to go. Because I don't want to be stuck with a commitment to a TV show that might not be going forward for literal years. Apparently they can't get anybody, maybe they can't get anybody to committing to being the Doctor full time.
I think this would be the perfect launching platform for me to be the Doctor.
For an American Doctor.
I've even got my own catchphrase. Like they all did Geronimo and Eureka. Holy shit fuck.
I do want to say that JoJo already took that. Actually, they have They have several versions of holy shit and
I'll sue.
Have some self-respect. Join a living franchise.
I'm gonna have to ask you to pick the gloves
That was
up. a little
hard.
bit.
Oh, that was hard.
Them shots were a little bit low. I'm gonna need you to come on. I'm only gonna give you one warning.
Just saying.
Before you drop kick a beloved
I mean,
franchise like that again.
She went down.
She went down hard.
Some people go low. She goes to hell.
Yeah.
It's not the first time I've dropped that kind of
Damn.
bullshit.
But
These-
she's also very right. Like, I don't remember the last time I had a conversation with a person that gave a fuck about Doctor Who.
I'm telling you, people would care about if I became the first American Doctor,
Yeah.
and you know, person of color.
Oh, the
I mean, just saying, and to do it again, it would, you know, instead of just, okay, we did a woman, or we got to go back to a white guy. You know, it'd be a bold choice, and I would be that choice.
They did have a person of color, though.
I'm not saying they didn't, but to continue the trend, it would kind of buck things.
Nothing more exciting than continuing the same thing that you just did.
But they won't let an American doctor go
Anyway.
on there because we have a hard cap on how many doctors we have in America.
I'm just
and we
saying,
need them.
BBC, if you need a guy,
Americans can't afford
I got
doctors.
you. I got you.
Anyway, that's all I got for that.
all right. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, so it's time for me to be unhinged again. Not about
What?
Suikoden this time, but about another JRPG that I absolutely adore, and that is Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest turns 40 this year.
Oh jeez.
That hurt to say and to learn.
Oh, back pain all of a sudden. What you said.
But for Dragon Quest's 40th anniversary, we got a few announcements, and the biggest one we got was a new mainline game, Dragon Quest 12, Beyond Dreams. And I could already hear the clickety-clacks of people going into the comment section saying, Cora, this was already announced a long time ago. And you're right, it was, but it was announced under the Flames of Fate. They have completely scrapped what they were originally going to do with Dragon Quest 12 and have decided to just start over. They said that it was going in a direction they weren't happy with, all that stuff, and they've pivoted, which is fine. They're allowed to do that. It does mean that there will be a longer delay. I'm fine with that. I can wait. I've waited this long. But then again, I also waited 14 years for Kingdom Hearts. So I'm just built different, I guess. In Azkaban! But what we have for the game, we do have a bit of a plot summary. From what we know, the hero of the game is going to be having mysterious visions in his dreams. And part of the plot will be delving into what lies beyond those dreams. Which, that just sounds like the most Dragon Quest shit I've ever heard, and I'm so down for it. And of course, Dragon Quest is nothing without, of course, the artwork of Akira Toriyama, the art and style, and the music of Koichi Sugiyama. I wanted to give a shout out to them. They've both passed since the original announcement, I believe, a few years ago. But they've worked on every single Dragon Quest game since the first one in 1986. Mm. This one is no different. This was their last game they worked on. So this is the last time you will hear Koichi Sugiyama's music, and this is the last project, I believe, that Akira Toriyama worked on that wasn't Dragon Ball. Which, realizing that made me get a little misty-eyed. Of course, the artwork is iconic for Dragon Quest. It just flows, it just fits perfect. And you can't hear that opening sting of Dragon Quest without feeling like you're going on a grand adventure. So I'm gonna cry while I play this game. There was a couple of other announcements that they made. I'll just go ahead and tack them on real quick. Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World is also going to be coming out. We don't have a release date for that. That'll be determined later, but it will be coming to the Switch 2, yada yada yada. And they are releasing Dragon Quest XI, my favorite Dragon Quest game, on the Switch 2, September 24th. So if you haven't played it and you have a Switch 2, I'm just saying you really should grab it. It's really cool and wonderful and fabulous.
Corey, do you have a Switch 2?
I don't have a Switch 2, but I have a Switch 1 and I have Dragon Quest XI.
Okay.
So I don't need it. But
do you?
No, they haven't announced a Zelda game yet for it, so I don't need a Switch 2 yet.
Oh, fair.
But
well, they have to make a good Zelda game again.
Well, they're not gonna make Uniracer.
look, they
Sorry, we got a lot of big swings tonight.
there are rumors about a Ocarina of Time remaster, or not remaster, a remake for the Switch 2, and I am so cautiously optimistic about that because it's not a remaster, it's a remake.
Yeah.
And I worry about what they feel is not necessary to keep and what is.
Yeah.
Because they burned me already once with the 3DS Majora's Mask. I'm still mad about it. I'm gonna die mad about it. But with that one, the creator could not fathom why people liked it, so he did not know what could be changed, or what should be changed and what shouldn't be.
By all accounts, nobody should like Majora's Mask, except that it slaps.
Yeah, it is one of the best games. Anyway, I wanted to say real quick that one of the cool things with Dragon Quest XI, you can collect these little items, I don't remember what they're called, in the game, and you don't know what they're for at first, but when you get to a new area, there's a certain area you get to, these little creatures show up and they're like, hey, we've been looking for those, come with us. And you come with them and he shows you that they are plot summaries of the other 10 Dragon Quest games. And you can play through a plot summary of the original Dragon Quest, or of the other 10 Dragon Quest games.
That's cool.
Including like you play essentially the final boss.
Yeah.
For each game. In the original format that it was done. So in the Dragon Quest 1, because I clicked on that one first, you have like the screen with like the bad guy right there, very much like an Omori or Earthbound style, where you have your the names at the bottom. It's cool. I love it. Please play Dragon Quest 11. Play Dragon Quest at all. If you can't play Dragon Quest because you don't have time, I understand. RPGs take a while. There's a movie. There is a movie for Dragon Quest, and you should all watch it. It's great. I need someone to make me stop talking about Dragon Quest, unless they would like to talk about Dragon Quest.
No, I got another obsession I want to talk
more
about.
stuff to talk about.
Don't worry, I will. Just like I said, I will get you all into Suikoden. I will get you all into Dragon Quest. There's a movie already. I know I have to wait for the anime for Suikoden, but I don't have to for Dragon Quest. Jason, what you got?
The wait is over. Well, it's not yet over. Anyway, July 1st, X-Men 97 Season 2 drops on Disney Plus, and I am excited. So, I have been watching all of the leaked material and the trailers over and over again, and I would like to discuss some of the Easter eggs and things that I've noticed in there. First off, all the references to the 90s are fucking hilarious. Like Bishop saying, we have to get the X-Men back to the 90s. It's just, I love that so much. But also Apocalypse saying that now's the time to strike the X-Men when they're weakest in the 90s, which actually in the 90s, X-Men were the strongest. But I would like to note, and Omar from Black Nerd Problems did mention, when they first introduced Apocalypse into the original X-Men series, it was kind of like a chance meeting, and he just didn't take. This time, Apocalypse is like, it's personal for him. He is like, I'm about to kill these people. They have been a problem, a thorn in my side. But a couple things I noticed. Like, first right off the bat, we get an unnamed figure handing Rogue something, saying the Gambit is still alive. And Rogue's opening for this is very touching. It's so sad, but also, lady, you and Magneto did Gambit wrong at the end of the series, and I just like to go ahead and call y'all out for it. Okay, I still haven't forgiven you. How dare you do Remy like that? But anyway, now you care. Okay, fine. Anyway, but her monologue is very touching. It's very sad. And there are also other moments in like, we see Jubilee and Sunfire absolutely kicking ass anime style up in here. Jubilee is a force to be reckoned with. But we also get a scene where she is just bawling and broken down. When you think about this character who was an orphan, got foster parents, found a new family within the X-Men, and now don't have that family anymore. You got just tragedy written all over this. But one of the things I did notice at the beginning was clearly some of the X-Men were on the island of Krakoa. And if you were following the X-Men in their recent run where they did the whole Krakoa era was basically an island for muties by muties, and it was probably some of the greatest storytelling out there. And I would love to see that continue on, because we now know they're not only getting a season 3, they're also getting a season 4. So we're looking at elements of Krakoa, but we're also looking at a couple other X-Men comics being merged into this with Scott and Jean and their story of raising Nathan, who's going to be Cable in the future. So they actually got to be parents to Nathan at some point. And it was like, their names were like Red and Slim. They never referred to themselves because they didn't want Nate knowing that. But they're in like full X-Men gear, so I don't see how he doesn't know. Clearly he's going to know, but also you see some reflection from Cable because in the first season, he had a connection to those two because in the future, they actually did raise him. We saw some scenes with him as a teenager. The techno-organic virus is just now kind of getting over his body. He's still more human, so that was really cool to look at. But we also have the X-Men in the past, and they're reminding us, Storm is an Omega-level mutant, and don't you forget it, okay? Let me go over some of my other notes in here. We got to see, we're also seeing like elements of the Legacy virus story where a virus ran rampant through the mutant community and killed a bunch of people, because we see a scene where Colossus is holding Ileana as she's dead, and we get a shrine later on of Colossus looking at it. But if you take a good look at him, Colossus is now an acolyte. He's one of Magneto's soldiers. And that happened in the comics. After Ileana died, he went bad for a little while. And on the shrine, we see people like Marrow, we see Iceman, we see Ileana right at the top, and many other X-Men characters in there. We're seeing Polaris and more of X-Factor and her relationship with the X-Men when it was like First Class. I'm so hyped for this season. There were so many Easter eggs I was looking. We had Exodus, which we saw in season 1. Also, Exodus is sword fighting Nightcrawler. You have made a huge mistake if at some point in your life you have agreed to a sword fight with friggin' Kurt Wagner, who's going to pull out not 1, not 2, but 3 swords on you, One Piece style, and whoop you. So I don't know what tragic set of events thought this man thought he could beat Kurt in a sword fight, but it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. We do get a big scene at the end of the X-Men in their, like, the Grant Morrison run costumes, where it was, like, the black leather outfits with the yellow X's on them. And of course, we get the big superhero with all of them lined up. So clearly, the X-Men are going to make it back to the future. We saw Generation X introduced, people like Quentin, Penance. We saw Sync. Possibly Wolfsbane was like in the... No, Wolfsbane will be in X Factor. It could have been Banshee on like the... Anyway, we're getting... It looks like Generation X. And this season is going to be 9 episodes. And they are looking like they're loading a lot of shit into season 2. Yes, ma'am.
Does this mean we're getting Death Remy?
I would almost guarantee that we're getting Death Remy. But I was talking about with my buddy Bobby last night, like who are, and somebody brought up the chat, who are the other mutants that are going to get introduced? Well, unfortunately, there's a spoiler where you see Wolverine is like, I'm back. And he's got his claws again, which at the end we saw him get the adamantium removed. I think they really should have saved that scene, but he's like covered in like a green goop, like maybe he just burst out of a tank. In the comics, he agreed to become the Horseman of Death for Apocalypse to get his adamantium back, but not just so he could get it back, because it was between him and Sabretooth getting the adamantium, and he did not want, if he knew if Sabretooth got the adamantium, he'd be unstoppable. So he agreed to be Death for Apocalypse to keep Sabretooth from becoming it. So there's going to be so much stuff they're loading into this season, and I'm here for all of it. July 1st, and not only that, we get the announcement, we will be getting a 4th season of X-Men, and they will be coming every year now.
A 4th season, so we are getting a 3rd season too?
We're getting a 3rd and 4th season of X-Men 97.
Oh, yay.
And there's so much that they're able to do with all the stuff that I'm looking at here. Kurt just going between the pillars and everything. Also, Magneto's got the scars across his face that Wolverine, gave him and everything, so... That's good. You shouldn't have done Remy like that.
I'm just here for the emotional trauma to see if they can get me again like that. Because boy,
I have absolutely no idea what either one of you were talking about. I was always like, I was a Batman Justice League girly, so never watched X-Men in the 90s. Didn't watch X-Men 97. Have heard of about half of the characters that were just mentioned. I think I want to watch X-Men 97. I just haven't.
you can absolutely watch it without any prior knowledge.
Okay.
They go over anything that you may need to know. The characters are like media literate. Like there's enough media literacy with the characters and their powers that you don't need to know. And if you don't know what their powers are, you learn them very quickly.
Yeah.
Also, we've
Also, Gambit in a crop top.
Hell yeah.
Apocalypse is going to be a central figure because we're actually going to see his rise as Insaba Nur before he became Apocalypse, which they introduced him at the end of the last series with the X-Men that were thrown into the past. Apocalypse is basically the oldest living mutant. He's probably the first one.
Yeah. I unfortunately am only familiar with him in one context.
Apocalypse can destroy that ass.
The live action.
Well, we're going to see him like when he first got established, but also we're going to go to Jean and Cyclops in the future, dealing with him at the height of his ability as well. And it looks like they're going to introduce elements.
Don't think too hard.
Of there's a storyline where Apocalypse finds 12 uniquely powered mutants, which will unlock more power for him. And it looks like they're following this storyline a little bit. It'll probably be the overarching storyline throughout the
Are
series.
each of them a third of one of the Horsemen of Death Voltron style?
No.
I threw out a guess.
It's comics.
I thought it was probably
complicated.
not right, but you know, I
Hey,
wanted
do
to see.
do I crap all over musicals when y'all talk about it?
Yes.
I don't think I'm
Yes,
crapping
actually.
over. I'm just saying I don't understand.
I don't understand.
And also, 100% yes. You
I do not.
Either way, I think you will have fun with X-Men 97. I like the way that they pace it because they pack a lot in there, but it doesn't feel like too much.
okay? Like Justice League, the later seasons.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I cried twice. One because there's death happening, and then another time because there was a speech someone gave that was so good it made me cry because I felt seen. Because just in case everyone is sorry, let me finish. I'm almost done. In case people have forgotten, X-Men are an allegory for the downtrodden, like the LGBT community and people of color. And so hearing speeches about how people need to treat us better kind of slaps.
Yeah.
one of the first things in the show that like really stuck out to me was when Magneto had a chance to really just destroy everything, and he was like, I am trying so hard right now, and I'm hoping, y'all better hope that I don't let you down.
Yeah,
That one. It was right after he watched something terrible happen to Storm, and he had every right to just start.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting the iron ripped out of their bodies, but he didn't.
you lose an iron, and you anyway.
Yeah.
You could have make a bunch of anemic motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Just thinking about it,
Nice.
every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. We're looking at X-Men. It's just crazy, you know. Anyway, that's it for me. Kat, what you got?
So finally, console players get something.
We get something.
We get something little. Escape the Backrooms, which is not little, but is a game that's been out there for a minute. In 2022 August, console PC players got early access. Last October, they did the 1.0 release, and they're like, we'll get to you when we get to you.
I don't like that image.
But now, as of, I think today, they have released it for PS5 and Xbox, $12.99. It is out, and it looks good, so I'm going to be playing some.
What a wonderful way to also celebrate Backrooms coming out to theaters.
It looks so creepy.
Huh?
It's creepy. Creepy and
Oh,
spooky.
crappy. I was like, what? Yeah.
It's very liminal space, very working in a mall after it closes.
Yeah. I myself have not played this game, but I have watched so many of my friends play this in Discord chat before. It is, for the players, scary. For me, funny. Because especially if they're playing and they don't realize they didn't mute themselves or they didn't deafen themselves in Discord. So someone just says something in the chat, just like, I think I'm gonna go get some water. They screech, which then alerts the monster, which then makes them screech louder.
Aw.
It's so funny. 20 out of 10. I want to watch. I would love to watch y'all play. Escape
I
the
did.
Backrooms.
I played PT for the first time recently, and discovered that I am a giant wuss when it comes to horror video games. I haven't played I played Resident Evils here and there, but never like an actual horror game. And like I wussed out so fast. I made it down that hallway maybe 7 times, and I was like, I'm done.
I tend to like them.
Yeah.
It tends to hit a special place in the as catharsis for anxiety. Like movies can only do so much, but like the living of it
Yeah.
tends to make it more effective.
We
but
did
I have to be limited in how much I do of it.
Yeah. We did watch FNAF 2 the other night.
Ah,
Did not think it was good. Like, I liked the first one. I did not care for the second one.
I like things about the second one.
Yeah.
As a whole, I like where they're directing the story to go. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with
It is
3.
very different. But, yeah.
I was big mad.
Yeah.
We can.
We're not going to go into a whole thing, but I was just big mad if you're going to be like, this is older technology, and all of a sudden it's pinpointing very precisely
Yeah, I didn't like that.
where
What?
on a street someone is and giving you the address in the same overlay. It was that kind of bullshit.
2 different times, Kat paused the movie, turned to me, and said, "What just happened?" One was a plot thing, one was a physical space thing. Like, that physically did not match up. It was a very strange watching
Like,
experience.
stabbed at somebody and made contact, and then that made that someone just be on the floor instead of a chair. Like, that level of, what?
Really
what
weird.
What are we doing?
Real weird.
What is this?
I'm not gonna lie. About half of my viewing experience was having to go talk to the manager of the movie theater to get the fucking teenagers to stop throwing popcorn at us. So I missed like
Yeah.
at least 30 minutes of the movie. They did not get kicked out, by the way. And then the minute the movie was over, they saw me.
you could have just called me.
They saw me stand up immediately, and they saw me stand up with a quickness, with my cowboy hat on, and they immediately went, sorry. Like, I don't know why the cowboy
Then maybe
hat.
don't be dicks during the movie.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I don't think I would let anybody throw something at me. Anyway.
Anyway,
yeah, anyways. Who is next? Is it easy?
excuse me.
Is it
Excuse
Cass?
me?
Is it Cass?
Alrighty. My prayers have been answered. We are getting a physical Silk Song release.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a physical release of Hollow Knight Silk Song on October 16th. And with the physical, in the Switch version of Hollow Knight Silk Song, yeah, in addition to the cartridge or disc, the physical edition will include a 32-page manual and a fold-out map of Farloom. 32 pages does not feel like enough for Silk Song. The number of bosses and the enemies and gauntlets and all that stuff, it doesn't feel like that's enough, but like I want it so bad. I want my manual. And I want the map more than anything. If somebody buys this and doesn't want the map, send me the map. I want the map. Because Farloom is so big and beautiful and so many different corners, and like, the map is just so juicy. It's so good, and I want it. It's gonna be, I think,
Yeah, what are we
yeah, $39.99
Done.
for PS5,
Done.
Xbox. Switch version is gonna be $44.99 because
Different format.
Nintendo. But yeah, I want the map.
I'm going to buy this so hard because, I mean, like, we've spoken like we will prefer physical media on any games that we buy, but for smaller studios like the people that made Silk Song,
Yeah.
or like, you know, the Ninja Turtle series that we played so much to buy Dotemu, it's harder for them to get physical copies made. One thing I regret not doing is buying the Shredder's Revenge,
Yeah.
but those copies are like hard to come by now. They're actually more expensive. And I didn't make the mistake this time, like with the Marvel Cosmic Invasion one.
Yeah.
I did download it, but I still went and bought the physical thing just
Yeah.
to support it, just because I did love that game, and it is. I do have a physical copy, and it's seamless. But no, I'm totally getting that because that's more money in their pocket to do another sequel.
Yeah. I am a little bit curious because I will remind you that when Silk Song came out, just the digital, it broke everything.
Yeah.
It broke
Yeah.
Steam. It broke everything that released it broke, and so I feel like I don't think they're gonna make enough copies.
I was
think
literally
you're
at
gonna have
work.
to pre-order.
I was literally at work when the download went down, and like 2 other people in my office were trying to get it, but I got mine first, and then reminded them,
Yeah.
and they were trying to go in and couldn't get it, and they were so mad, and I was like, I might just boot it up right now.
It took me like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it clearly the game is gonna sell out physical copies, but
Yeah.
damn, I'm gonna pre-order it.
Yeah.
Support this studio; they put together a great game.
Two great games, and come out with your DLC. I want it. I want the DLC.
So it's supposed to be like July.
They haven't. I don't think they've officially
said
announced anything.
August?
October.
I'm still gonna wait.
A full year. More than a year after the original came out. But yeah, I don't think we have a firm date for the DLC.
It's funny with Dotemu, it's like Cosmic Invasion has not been out that long.
Yeah.
Like we just got the first DLC for it when they had a thing in Cyclops. But that's around the time that the hard copy came out. So I always felt like y'all could have waited. I would have just bought the hard copy of this. I didn't even need to do a download. But
I will say, I do think the DLC is going to be big.
also, to game delays, I'm just going to piss off, a certain sec. Yesterday was a happy day that Grand Theft Auto 6 was supposed to come out. I said that to a coworker.
That's so mean.
Who literally like stopped dead in their tracks and was like, "Hey, happy day that Grand Theft Auto 6 was supposed to come out." He just kind of like, and just walked away staring at me the whole time.
I did a story on that last week because I found a bunch of articles that were like they reconfirmed the November release. And
sure.
it's like, so now we don't have to worry. And I was like, sure.
According to
They were also
According
supposed
to
to release.
whom?
They were also
Like-
supposed to release a trailer last week, earlier this week, announcing like the new release date and everything. And guess what has not dropped because I haven't seen shit about it.
But the entire tone of the coverage was like, putting all the fears to rest. It was like, maybe if it's your first video game.
Make it short of having
Or if your studio is literally 3 people.
Like
Like,
what
I
are
was
we
okay,
doing?
so it's 3 people. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Indie games, y'all can
Anyway.
delay as much as you need to.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grand Theft Auto fans.
Rip.
Keep waiting.
Not as sorry as they should be.
Yeah.
Cora.
All right, I'm gonna get this one out of the way. All right, so there was a little manga that came out, a little 2-volume manga that got turned into an anime called Takopi's Original Sin. I'm going to read the little blurb about it, and then I'm going to tell you why we're talking about it. It's so cute. Look how cute it is. Nothing's wrong.
This is a normal, happy.
It's a normal,
Kind,
happy
calm.
anime, like Made in the Abyss. Anyways, happy alien Takopi lands on Earth with one mission: to spread happiness. When he meets Shizuka, a lonely 4th grader, he vows to bring her smile back using his magical happy gadgets. But as he uncovers the pain in her life, Takopi learns that true happiness may require more than gadgets. Which, that sounds like it'll be a fun time, no problems here. The anime was very popular. People were actually quite upset that it did not win many awards actually many awards. It didn't win anything. It didn't even get nominated for half of the stuff. But that's fine. I think it's actually a good anime. It has some heavy topics. We'll talk about that in a sec. It's getting a movie. And by a movie, it is a compilation, because the anime was only 6 episodes. So they are compiling all 6 episodes into a movie format. And it will have, of course, the original animation, but they've also reanimated some scenes and possibly animated some new scenes. Now it's time for some content warnings if you plan to watch it. Of course, we have depression, abuse, bullying, trauma, murder, and suicide. These are not soft warnings, these are hard warnings. You do see a hanging body.
Whoa.
Oh.
Early. Yay! But no, the way the topics are handled is very good. I like how it's handled. The author, Taizan 5, is known for these kind of creations where they talk about like heavier topics through their content. And it's received well. If you can handle it, highly recommend it. If you want to wait for the movie to come out, that's probably a good idea, because it's just like binging it all at once, except you don't have to keep telling Netflix you're watching it. Or Crunchyroll, or wherever you're watching it. It made me think about like other animes that go over these kind of heavy topics, and like what I could equate it to. I equated it a second ago to Made in the Abyss, because I truly think that is the closest thing I have to it, because it also involves small children suffering horribly. You wouldn't guess that from the artwork, but that's what happens. I don't know if anyone else here has seen Made in the Abyss.
Mm-mm.
Didn't think so. Okay.
I'm working. I'm expanding slowly.
You
expanding
are.
my anime repertoire.
If you if you've seen Paranoia Agent, that would be, I think, the closest other thing, because they also tackle some really uncomfortable topics in that one. It is handled probably more delicately in Paranoia Agent, but that's what Paranoia Agent's doing, and that's not what Takopi is doing. Don't be fooled by the cute alien. The alien is trying. The alien I feel bad for. I feel bad for the children. It is... I don't know. I keep rambling because I'm not sure how to fill the space with this one. I don't know if y'all have even heard of this one before.
Nope. I mean, I haven't
of
heard
it.
about a lot of the stuff that you bring up.
It's fair. This one I expected maybe whisperings, because it was quite popular. And it would...
When is it coming out?
We don't have a release date for it yet. It was just announced. The anime is available, though, on Crunchyroll and other sites, I'm sure, that I couldn't tell you about that. But it's only 6 episodes, so if you have the time and you have the mental fortitude, absolutely do it. If you realize very quickly that you don't, there is no shame in turning it off and putting on like Dragon Tales or something to make you feel better.
And you know me, I like a fucked up anime.
It's true. I think you guys would probably have fun with that.
You should watch Elfen Lied.
Oh my god.
Add
Oh,
it to my
wow.
list.
I'm glad you know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah. I was lured into watching that because I thought the opening was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend showed me the first episode. I mean, I watched the whole thing after, but I did not expect any of that. But that's also...
Get ready for trauma. Anyway.
Cool.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, if you can handle Elven Lied, you can handle Takopi. Look, that's a good one. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
Lovely.
Yeah, I wanted to get the kind of like the cool but kind of a downer one out of the way. Who's next? I don't remember names anymore.
It's me.
Is it you?
Yeah, it's me.
It's you?
Yeah. Just real quick, I did a movie review of the new Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu movie on the website, supercoolnerdshow.com. Please go check it out, but I did want to give some quick thoughts on it. I saw a lot of people, did Mandalorian and Grogu save Star Wars? No, Star Wars didn't need saving. Anyway, I really liked this film. I thought the story was very good. I took the family, and my wife is one of those people like, if the story ain't there, whoo, boy, I'm about to hear it in the car ride all the way home. But no, I want to salute it was like an episodic version of The Mandalorian, which is fine. That's where the roots of this show came from. So I love the relationship between Din and Grogu because it is definitely a father-son relationship now. The music, I have to cite, was a really good change of pace. The music was so good. I've actually been listening to some of the tracks from the movie, especially one where they visit a new planet. And it's one thing that I love about Star Wars is it expands the lore, but also has some throwbacks to some other things. Like there was a game, the Dejarik game, that they were playing in the original Star Wars movie. The monsters in there are from the game board, which you see in the trailer. So I'm not spoiling anything. I like that we went back to see Grotto the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt's son is all grown up. We saw him first in the Clone Wars. It's all these little throwbacks. Seeing Zeb Aurelios from Rebels make an appearance. All these little things like added the nostalgia, but I got to see new sites that I maybe only read in the books, like Nal Hutta, the Planet of the Hutts, and different planets. It just expanded the lore while also giving me these nice little throwbacks. It was car chases, fights, and shootouts. I love the action, but there were some, genuinely sad moments, and ones where the stakes were very high. So I came out of watching The Mandalorian and Grogu thoroughly satisfied. Give this movie definitely an 8.5 out of 10. Worth going to watch. We are eating good this summer, so go ahead and get the movies in while you can.
Next month especially.
And this weekend, I'm going to see The Backrooms. Look for a review on the channel because we do want to deliver more of the movie content. But yeah, and more videos talking about what?
You said the music, and I was like, oh, who does the music for Mandalorian? It's Ludwig Göransson.
Uh-huh.
Like, that man does not miss. Ever. For reference, Black Panther, Sinners, Oppenheimer, Community.
First off, Sinners. Wow.
This man does not miss.
And of course, the question out there: do you have to watch all the episodes of Mandalorian and Grogu to enjoy this movie? No, just go watch it. It's pretty well established. Badass bounty hunter, his trainee, trainee/son,
Little baby,
and they be hunting. There were because the crux of the movie is, and what we got from last season, the Rebel Alliance, or the New Republic, has him going out and finding ex-Imperial agents who are still out there and bringing them to justice, and sometimes not bringing them to justice, but, bringing justice to them.
Yeah.
And honestly, at some point, I was like, he's a Nazi hunter. He's a Nazi hunter.
Does it get... So it's more episodic, because, I watched the first 2 seasons. Second season was a lot less episodic than the first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't watch season 3 because they concluded the story, and I didn't really understand why I would watch more. They were done. He did his mission.
No.
But I heard that season 3 was very much not episodic, that it was very an overarching story.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did with the movie. There was just there's some good things here, and it's definitely worth a watch. I would definitely rewatch this at some other opportunity, just so I can watch for all the little things I missed. And everything. Also, Steve Bloom came back to voice Zeb Aurelius. I love Steve Bloom. He's a great voice. He's voiced some of the best anime characters out there. So to hear him on the big screen was pretty nice. And also see Zeb, who I only saw in Rebels in live action, was very nice.
I saw an article last week that was like, Star Wars fandom absolutely eviscerates new Star Wars movie, crowning it the only third best Star Wars movie to be created. That's like, it's a pretty good headline.
I mean, I like to have fun, and I had fun in this movie. So
Nice.
there you go. Anyway, Cat.
So, mobile gaming, right? Sooner or later, we have to start caring about and doing it right. We have to make real games on mobile. I don't know. It's where technology's going sooner or later. Anyway, so a new upcoming game called Ungodly has its pre-registration, has just now opened. This is a game from Azure Games, the ex-developers of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and they're taking on like how we do RPGs. They're setting it in the world of Dunmere. They made the style specifically is Frazetta inspired. I don't know if you guys know who Frazetta is, but Frazetta is a painter who's called the godfather of fantasy paintings. You have seen some of this guy's stuff.
Yeah.
The pictures I was just shown, or the picture you just saw and the picture next to Kat right now are.
Yeah, I'm aware.
He's a very hardcore, look at these half-naked barbarians. Well, he was. He
Put
passed
this on
them,
the side of a van.
Yeah, very much a big side of the van energy. We don't know a ton about the game. The pre-registration's open. The game is expected on July 30th. They have eschewed the idle gameplay of the 4 party members, and you spend a lot of time not doing a thing in fights. They want something to be more active and more like time sensitive and feel more urgent. I don't know. I don't know about this game, but I love that they're going all out, that their graphics are big, and that they're doing it on mobile, because I would love a mobile game like that.
I mean, I don't barely play games on my mobile anymore. I remember at a time, I was playing like Angry Birds and stuff on my, but I mean now it's just like going through Reddit and starting fights with people,
Yeah, saying this
I mean,
looks
those
like...
are Cat's 2 pastimes. Is going through Reddit and starting fights with people and mobile games.
Working on my 300-day streak.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I do like to tell some people, like, this looks like Junji Ito in Reddit and just see what happens. It's always a fight. But yeah, not all of us have Switch 2s.
Some of us have Switches.
I play less on my phone than I used to, thanks to Switches. I don't know. I just feel like very early it was like, well, this isn't real gaming, and so it got thrown away. And I'm excited to see some developers make some stuff for it.
Going back to what was the one that you really really liked? That was it looked almost like Souls-like. A lot of armor, and it was the swiping one. I don't remember what it was called.
Right, Shadow Legends. Was that it?
Very impressed with the graphics of Infinity Blade.
Yeah.
It was Fruit Ninja, but like with cool
epic.
graphics.
Yeah.
I mean, it had a lot of stuff going for it, including Laura Bailey voicing the main character.
I still think Pokemon Go could have saved the world.
It didn't approach that threshold of feeling like a real game, though.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, all of MiHoYo's games are technically mobile games, so like Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, and I forgot half these games.
Blazer. That's probably not it.
I mean, that's
Trailblazer is actually what the main character is called, so like you're close.
Nice.
Star Blazers was an anime.
Either way, I don't understand. Like, I've played the Star one on my phone, and then I had to delete it because it was killing my phone because it was too big. So that's my only concern with this is
Absolutely, that's a logical concern. Like,
because my phone's not that old, but it could not. It can handle and run games like that, but
Yeah.
not for long. Like
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I remember
max.
burning my hand on my phone during the Pokemon Go summer.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
And just like everybody that summer bought like giant battery packs.
Yeah,
and would,
I had a
like, hand
battery
them out
pack
to
in my
each
back
other.
pocket, and like even with the battery pack, my battery wasn't going up; it was just not going down.
Which, I mean, that's progress.
I got
baby.
told
Yeah.
to leave so many places playing Pokemon.
Oh,
Go.
we got kicked out of
Kicked out of
several
so many
parks.
parks.
Yeah,
I thought we were I thought Mia and I were gonna get arrested one night because we it was midnight and we went to this public park because they had Bulbasaur.
yeah.
And we saw cop cars drive by like twice, and we should probably go before
Yeah.
they arrest us.
We got kicked out of for Vulpixes, and then a local one in the colony.
October
I don't remember why.
2016, I was in Tokyo trying to find Farfetch'd for all my friends whose logins I had so I could log in and grab them one as well. And like, but of course, like that international battery drain meant I could watch, and every 3 or 4 seconds it would tick down. And I didn't find any Farfetch there.
Damn.
I remember-
And then they released them just everywhere like a month later.
Like, I went through all that.
I think I was walking through downtown Dallas at midnight and walked through the Kay Bailey, and they were like, "You need to leave." It's like, well, eventually I will. I'm walking through here. So it was like 2 security guards like flanked me in golf carts because I was like, "Are y'all gonna try to make me?" Well, you can just leave. I was like, "Well, I'm going to leave, so you can just wait." And they were like, they wanted me to like go across the street and everything. I was like, "No, I can catch most
No, thank
Pokemon
you.
going this
Yeah.
way."
A game could have saved the world, but they were too worried about if people could play it on the subway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, well now
it.
we've made everybody sad. Anyway, cats.
Alrighty. So it's one of those things that you look up and you get information about, and you're like, I've never heard of any of these motherfuckers. So, Archery Pictures. Never heard of. Looked up the guy that's running it. Never heard of him. Have not heard of most of the stuff that he's done. Archery Pictures is developing a Moriarty crime drama. Moriarty from, obviously, Sherlock Holmes. Crime drama about him being a police, consulting detective
Oh, jeez.
while running a crime empire, and then somebody's interfering with it. So he's investigating, I guess, Sherlock Holmes while doing what is normally Sherlock Holmes' job.
Did we just do the blacklist here?
I guess, but like, written by Chris Cornwell and Oliver Lansley. Again, looked him up. Never heard of anything these guys have ever done.
I like Jason in the chat. This kind of sounds like Death Note.
It doesn't.
That was my first instinct. Yeah, and like if they do a Death Note, if they actually make Moriarty like a protagonist but not an anti-hero. If you try to make Moriarty an anti-hero, I'm going to think that your thing is dog shit. If you actually like Death Note, he's a bad guy. Nobody's
Oh, yeah.
cheering for him. You cannot cheer for Moriarty and still have an interesting story, I don't think. In storytelling, almost anything is true, but this feels so bonkers. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Cora's broken.
Okay, so before we started the show, Cass asked me if Moriarty had an anime, and I was like, "Ah, yes, Moriarty the Patriot," and we had a good little giggle about it and all.
That when you look up Moriarty images, it just comes up the anime.
I'm gonna read you the blurb about the anime.
Oh.
It reimagines Sherlock Holmes' nemesis, William James Moriarty, as a crime consulting fighting against
Goodbye.
criminals.
She literally became the meme where the lady picks up a purse, looks disgusted at the camera, and walks away.
What? So we're just copying an anime?
Oh my goodness.
The story
copying
follows
an
Moriarty and his brothers as they orchestrate crimes to bring down
Brothers.
the
Oh,
aristocracy
What?
and create more.
unoriginal mofos.
When did this anime come? It came out in 2020.
We're just copying an anime.
I mean, sometimes that can be a good thing. I mean, Black Swan is really good. I'm sorry, I had.
If we don't see somewhere, if we
Pacific
don't see
Rim.
somewhere in the opening credits like loosely based on the anime,
Yeah.
like y'all better give some credit, Archery
Oh my God.
Studios or whatever, whoever you think you are.
And it's possible that they may take it in a different direction, that it's not the same, but I do think it's really funny that the plots are really similar.
Okay. But like in anime, you can get away with like weird plots that seem really silly. And I feel like in live action, we need to be a little bit more grounded. And like, I just don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's happening. And I get that I'm putting the cart way before the horse and judging a book by its cover. And I get that, but like, what?
I'm not gonna lie, I almost as a joke pulled a picture from the anime.
It just puts it, yeah.
And
It
then
turns out you could have done that.
It turns out I could have done it. It's just really funny.
I don't understand what's going on.
I want a trailer for this. I want to know more.
This just got announced, so like,
know.
it's gonna be, well, it is being produced in England, so it could be out in the next 4 months.
That's true.
4 months or 6 years, maybe nothing in between. So I don't know. I am probably gonna check out the pilot just for the what aspect of it, but this just seems so wild. And I've never looked it up to make sure it's true, but I've heard that Sherlock Holmes is the most adapted work in fiction of all time.
I believe it.
Yeah. And so there's been every single take out there. And it's just copying an anime one.
Maybe you should watch the anime.
I'm probably going to at least give it a shot.
See if they rip off any storylines directly.
Like absolutely directly. Yeah. I don't know. I will absolutely, if they cast Andrew Scott, in my opinion, we'll just turn around immediately. I would watch that man do anything.
True.
Yeah. That's me.
Want to bring us home, Cole?
Alrighty. So, everyone knows that watches us pretty frequently, which should be all of you. I'm assuming it's all of you. Know that we, every year, have started a new tradition of watching some indie or analog horror around Halloween to kind of get in the spirit. And I wanted to bring that up because one of my favorites, and one that I believe was one of y'all's favorites as well, The Children Under the House. Vintage 8.
Did not like.
Oh, you did not like the feeling?
Did not like being creeped out. It was good, but I didn't like being creeped out.
Vintage 8, the creator, has a Kickstarter right now to finish the horror horror comic he is creating for Children Under the House. I will post a link in the chat right now. I do like that immediately I look over and everyone went on their phone.
Yeah.
He's only asking, so his first Kickstarter kind of helped fund this one. It was a double feature of some of his other stories. And the comic right now is fully lined and fully like the words are out in all the bubbles and everything. I believe that's what he was saying, but it has not been colored. He wants this in color. I would want this in color too, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's what this Kickstarter is for. It's to start that process to get it. He has stated that the full cost he would need is $7,000, but he's setting a more realistic goal for this Kickstarter at $1,200 to start. He has already surpassed that goal. The Kickstarter has not been out for very long. It's at $1,283, I think, when I last looked at it. And I'm just saying that I think it would be really cool if we could get him to $7,000 anyway, you know, and fund the whole comic, just fund it all, because the $7,000 would cover the coloring, the printing, the shipping, Kickstarter fees, all that stuff. And in a world of AI, I think we should be supporting.
That was terrifying.
In a world of AI, I think we should be supporting real artists and real creators, and what better way than to fund a Kickstarter for a very interesting horror project that is unlike anything else. If you are curious about the story, then go over to Vintage 8. His channel is here on YouTube, and you can watch the whole series there. There's also a companion book on Amazon if you want to have a little companion book to follow along. I can't promote his stuff enough. I love his work. His take on horror is so interesting, and it's so different from what other creators are doing. And I just want more people to watch his work.
In a world of AI.
In a world, oh God, I do hate that actually. Yeah, go support him, please. Go watch The Children Under the House. You'll see why Jason was like, it's freaky.
That episode's still up on our channel. You can go watch it.
You can go watch that. You can go, and then afterwards or before, whatever, you can go watch the whole series, because we don't watch the whole series whenever we do these analog nights. We always watch one episode to kind of whet your appetite and get you excited.
Speaking of, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your story, because I did have something that I was going to bring up to y'all, and I'm going to bring it up on air. So
Gotcha. But yeah, go watch Vintage 8, all of his series, especially the ones about the Tangivirus in Louisiana. I was going to say the name of the parish, but I have suddenly forgotten how to... Tangipahoa Parish, I remembered. It's really great. Please watch. Go ahead, Jason.
So before we end the show, there's been a development that I wanted to share with you. So Masters of the Universe comes out in just a few weeks. I'm very excited for this movie. But have y'all ever heard of a small production company called The Asylum?
Yes.
That makes parody movies of
Yes.
things like...
Yes.
So they made a Transformers one that was Transmorphers. They made a Atlantic Rim movie.
Yes.
And they recently announced they're making a Master of the Universe movie, which you trifling bitches. But just, I looked at their catalog of, and I'm using this word very, very generously, films. Titanic 2 was in there. And I saw a lot of parodies of movies that we all love. And I thought it would be a challenge for each of us to pick one of these of a franchise that we love and actually give it a serious review. Like, I'm challenging y'all, like, look up their filmography. Like, Transmorphers, like, that's an automatic pick for me.
But
But also, the audacity to make a Titanic 2.
Okay, I will say they're not the first ones to do a Titanic 2.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah, there was an Italian animation studio that did it, but their Titanic 1 involved a rapping dog.
Oh, Jesus. So, wow. Maybe we could look... Oh, God, Cass
See, now I'm looking.
is already on. So I thought we could pick one, like, from a movie that we actually love and force ourselves to watch it for one.
I call dibs on the Da Vinci Treasure.
Ooh, Pirates of Treasure Island is good.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, Snakes on a Train?
Snakes on a Train is good.
By the way, this is also the people that did Sharknado.
Okay, but that's a
amazing.
masterpiece.
Wait,
There's
they
one
did
called The
last summer?
18-Year-old Virgin.
No wonder it sucked.
All right.
Sorry.
So I thought we could challenge ourselves with going through here and just giving a serious film review, all four of us, on something in their stock. So we're going to revisit that at some point. But anyway, guys, that is it for us. Yeah, go over to supercoolnerdshow.com. Check out some stories over there. I did upload, with the advice of the producers on the show, a new style of toy review. A couple people have actually given some feedback on it already, and they like it. So it might be the style I kind of go with going forth. So apparently people are watching it, so it's doing good. So please go check out that toy review. And yeah, we hope we're doing some things on the channel. We unfortunately did not get an interview opportunity that we wanted, but hey, we move on. And anyway, guys, that is it. We'll be back next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, sub to the channel, and you can find us on @SuperCoolNerdShow on Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, and if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me @JasonTheX on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads.
Follow me on Instagram and Threads at The Good Cast.
Independence Day. Like possessive, singular
Oh,
possessive.
jeez.
Yeah.
That's me. You can find
That's
me
her new.
on
That's her new.
Threads, Instagram, and Blue Sky at The Better Cat. And on June 12th, you can find me helping out some of our friends at the Fates at the Folklore Grove. Is that correct? Doing a show with them.
You can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Koro Art. That's Koro with a K. And outside of that, you can find me in Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG with a... I'm not going to do the whole show.
Okay, that's
sorry.
it. She got
That
a
was
check.
pretty good, though.
Oh, I can do the whole thing. We have a whole new spiel now that Shadowbringers is here. We get the Norse expansion suit. Join the game.
We did it, guys.
We did it! We survived!
All right, guys, that is it for us. We'll see y'all next week. And as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
And now you have to sit here until I say you can leave.
No. No. Oh, I heard that one.
It was like a wrestling.
That was a
It's
slap.
like a wrestling thigh slap, like when you super
Yeah.
kick somebody.
It was the noise.
That was actually
one.
pretty good.